So welcome once again onto this YouTube channel. So as you can see, we are just trying to have a deep look into construction of large stadiums. So these large stadiums needs very large skills and needs very special materials that should be used for the construction of this stadium. If you tend to have a look into the construction of these stadiums, they are being made of steel. So this steel is a very special material that when you are doing construction, you need to use it to construct the floor and to construct even the roof. So why do we have to use this special material for the construction of these large stadiums? These large stadiums, they're there to hold events, sports like athletics, football, and other events that are called field events. So these field events, they're very important because they actually need quality institution or quality infrastructure that can hold up these special kind of events. So when you are doing all this construction, what you need to do is that you actually need to use this special type of material. It can be good for the construction of these stadiums. It can be used in the construction of this track and even other parts that are needed for the construction of these large stadiums. So these large stadiums, as you can see, everything is made of steel. If you take a look into even the light itself is made of steel. If you take a look into even the fence, that is the fence, it's made of steel. If you look into the pillars that is made of steel. So steel is a very important material that one must use in the construction of these large stadiums. So steel, number one, has more advantages. One advantage of steel is that it's long lasting. So that's one of the advantages of steel. Number two, this steel does not last. So when product stays for a long period, it needs a special material. So steel is one of the best material that we use in the construction of. Even you just look onto this goalpost. This goalpost is meant for made of steel. So steel does not rust, and that is one of the advantages of steel. Another advantages of steel is that it does not access grease, or it does not access what we call jams. So that's why you see even in the construction of houses, steel is being put on the stairs so that if several people will touch it, the bacteria or the anything called like the viruses does not like steel, or does not stay longer on steel, because steel is free, or maybe it's soft, and it's even it's smooth. So these jams does not like steel. They just don't like something which is very smooth. So another point that makes steel to be one of the most important material that we should use in the construction of these fields, it's that steel it does not bend, it does not break that easily. Steel does not break that easily. So when you use steel, remember that steel is one of the best materials that we can use in the construction. So steel, that's why you see even in the construction of bridges, we use it as a rail guard. Steel does not break, but it bends. So it bends, and that's why we advise that in the construction of large stadiums like this one, you need to use steel, because steel is the best quality when you are doing. So for example, let's imagine maybe if this construction of these stands in this stadium were being used it was a good roof. So when using a good roof, maybe you can use it in a houses. But what will happen if you use a wooden material in constructing this stadium? Number one, it will not last. Number two, it will not even be able to carry the weight of this roof. Number three, this wood maybe will rust easily. It wears easily, not like steel. So it can even collapse. It can even collapse and maybe cause a problem. It can be even a health hazard. So steel is one of the best products that when we are constructing, even you just look over the other end. Just look over the other end, even the water tank. Water tank is made of steel. So steel it has a wide range when you are doing your construction. So remember that this is the best method that you can use in your construction. So steel is the best material that you can use, or it's available. Steel is available. It's not that very expensive. It's not that expensive material. So when you are using steel, remember it. Even the windows, sometimes even the windows of houses, satellites, using even banners, steel is one of the best products that a person can use to do all this kind of construction. Another part that makes steel to be available or to be really ready for construction is it lasts longer. It lasts longer than these other materials when you are doing your construction. So remember that when you make any construction using steel, steel is the best. Steel is number one. So remember that if you are a contractor, or maybe if you want to do your construction, remember to use this material. This material is one of the best. It can make some good structures that are long lasting, that they can stay for some times without wearing out or without being damaged. So steel is the best. So even in your construction, these other materials that we say that are not available, still you can use steel in the replacement of your construction. So remember that these tips, they're here, that these tips that I'm introducing you today, they're one of the best tips that I'm giving you. So these tips can help you in your career if you want to start construction. These tips are good. These tips can make our progress to prosper. So anything made of steel, remember, it's about quality. So quality, steel is quality number one. So that is why we actually admire steel as one of the best products, as one of the best material that we actually use in the construction of steel. Steel is actually, it has been proved to be one of the best material worldwide, not like these other material. So remember that in the construction of these larger stadiums, in the construction of these large stadiums that can handle a large number of people, steel is actually the best, and steel is always number one. When you're using it, remember to use it even if you have a look over the other distance up there, there is that satellite. You see that up satellite is made of steel. So steel is the best, and steel is number one in your construction. Even using some other apparatus of construction, steel is actually regarded as one of the best material. So this is what we call steel. Steel is the best when you are doing all this construction. And remember that now these tips we're giving you here, they are the best one. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember please to comment. Remember please again to share, because I know that we are growing as a team and we are moving as a team into that path of prosperity. Thank you so much, my viewers. May God bless you, and may you be blessed as you keep on subscribing, and as keep on commenting, and as we keep on moving into this sector of construction of large stadiums everywhere worldwide.